Hey, I'm gonna give y'all some of my vocal cords for a hot second here, but you're gonna see where this is gonna eventually go, and what I'm gonna be talking about. You can see by the title. Hey, it must be some misunderstanding, and there must be some kind of mistake. I waited in the rain for hours. You were late. Now, the reason why I came in that for some of y'all young bucks, that's the great Phil Collins in Genesis called Misunderstanding. And you'll know why I'm saying that for. I've been seeing, because as we all well know, Russell Wilson got traded to the Denver Broncos. So the AFC West, if I'm not mistaken, the AFC West, you got Derek Carr, Pat Mahomes, Wilson, and Justin Herbert. So they just said, man, that's a dangerous, they this, they that, they that, and that. So I was messing around on Instagram there the other day, and they was like, oh, yeah, you know, like a top quarterback, you know, this is that, and the other, Justin Herbert, you know. See, this is the thing that really gets my goat a lot of times, right? Let's do this. 'Cause as you guys well know, I deal with numbers. Always have, always will. And one of the things that I deal with is, because when you're dealing with numbers, you're dealing with facts, okay? And this whole uproot or whole thing of like getting Pat Mahomes out of the way. And like, nah, Justin Herbert is the new fair-haired girl on the block. When Pat Mahomes is still the hottest ticket on there. 18, 19, 20, and 21. Right? Guy have been to, 3 AFC championship games? The 1-2? Right? So, let's do this. And this is for these people living. And with 30 plus starts, let's say 30, 31, 32 starts, because Herbert got a chance to play another game more than all these guys that I'm going to name, because they started the 17-game season in the 2021. Okay? So, Patrick Mahomes, 23-7, right? That's roughly 30 games. He only played one game his rookie. I'm not even counting that. Count his first 2 years. He's 23-17. Since then, 2018, 2-time Pro Bowler, MVP, All-Pro, Offensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl MVP. Okay? Justin Herbert, that they've been tried to crown him all last year, and his 2 years of starting, he's 15-17. With a Pro Bowl, last I checked, that's a losing record. Call it what you want to call it, but that's exactly what it is. That's a losing record. And no playoffs. Okay, let's establish that first. Then, let's go into the other two quarterbacks. First 2 years starting. Russell Wilson, his first 2 years started over 30 plus games. 32 games or whatever. 24-8. In the midst of that, actually won a Super Bowl. Pro Bowl, all that stuff. We already got that. And it's sad that I'm even doing this because it's embarrassing. Derek Carr, his first 2 years, right? 10-22. Now, he went 12-3 his third year in the league. Okay? Now, and like I said, Justin Herbert, 15-17. And it's supposed to be this hierarchy of who's the best quarterback in the league, then who's the best young quarterback in the league, because these guys ain't but a couple of years apart. Mahomes, Herbert. One's 26, one's 23, 24 years old. Now, Herbert is a nice talent. To me, he's Dan Marino without the wins. Right? You go to Dan Marino, right? Dan Marino his first 30 some odd games, he started the last 9 games of his rookie season and went 7-2. Then goes 14-2. Then goes 12-4. Leads the league 2 years in a row. If we want to go, and I'm just keep it that because actually 5 times that he led the league in passing, 3 times that he led the league in touchdowns. His first 3 years being a straight up starter, which started in 84, 85, 86. That's my guy. That's why I said earlier, like a lot of guys that I like, right, might not have rings, but these guys is ballers. And Marino was one of them. Eric Dickerson the other. The 83 draft. Right? So it behooves me when they say, well, the top quarterback in the AFC, well, and people are saying Herbert. I mean, they were saying Herbert all last year. Basing that on what? What are we going to base that on? And you can base that on whatever you like to try to base it on. The record speaks for itself. 15-17 for his first starts. It's 32, 33 starts. 15-17. No playoff wins. Haven't even sniffed the playoffs. Now, this third year is going to be vital to him with all the hype that you've given him. Russell Wilson, as a vet who came in the league at 20, it was the veteran out of all of them, came into the league in 2012. Okay? Right? Came in the league in 2012. So, he comes to the league in 2012, and once he comes into the league at that particular time in 2012, he goes 11-5. Then the next year, he goes 13-3, and I think that's the year that I want to say that's the year that they actually won the Super Bowl in his second year. Russell Wilson, first ballot Hall of Famer, based upon his wins. This guy's fast to 100. Every year's won over double digits with the exception of 2017, 9-7. And then last year he was hurt. They went 6-8. His record was 6-8. First time ever out, not in the playoffs. Can anybody please show me where is it that Justin Herbert has leapfrogged Pat Mahomes? I've already given you the records for them for the both 31-32 starts. 32-33 starts. Herbert hasn't done anything that Pat Mahomes have done. I don't want to hear anything about what they got in. I don't care. How is it that you leapfrog him and try to say he's this and he's that? They should have beat the brakes off of Cincinnati, but they didn't. Cincinnati kept crawling away, and like I said it before. Yeah, well, you know, the play when they didn't score and ran out of time, when they could have made it like 23-0, 23-2, whatever the score was at that time, I don't even remember. I'm sorry. Justin Herbert is not on his level yet. He hasn't done anything that he's done. And he got some weapons over there on that offense. Right? He's still 15-17 with his first 30-plus starts. I already told you what Pat Mahomes did. And now you want to sit back and try to bring Russell Wilson. So Russell Wilson is with the Broncos. So with Russell Wilson being with the Broncos, and you still try to say, no, he's not even past him. He hasn't even done. In other words, those other guys, in other words, right now the AFC West, that's about Mahomes and Wilson. Them other guys haven't done anything yet. Because I use Herbert simply because y'all keep using him in the sense of that he's accomplished something, but he's only been in the league 2 years, getting ready to come into his third year. And you want to crown him, and he hasn't done anything yet. So the top quarterbacks in that league, Mahomes, Wilson, Herbert, then you can throw Carr in there. Say what you want to say. Follow what I'm saying? And if you base it, and if we just want to be, because I use Herbert because you're basing that on 33 starts. Now compare Mahomes, Wilson, and Herbert together, and I've already gave you the numbers. So don't tell me nothing about Justin Herbert yet. He's put up some nice numbers, put up some good numbers, and it looks like it's promising. Hasn't done anything yet. And I've told y'all, keep playing with them numbers, and there ain't no W's in the end. Like I said, he's Dan Marino without the wins. Let me say that again. He's Dan Marino without the wins. It's about them wins, baby. I can't crown him nothing until he's won something. Or at least have some winning, do some winning. He's 15-17 as a starter. So play like Roy Rogers, as Kane said, and slow down. And stop it. Stop it. Right? Stop it. Look it up. All you gotta do is look it up. Uncle Tex ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. Uncle Tex ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong when it comes to them numbers, baby. And go check it out. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the page. We working on some things here. We gonna finally get some new equipment up in this so I can take it to the next level. Get a little something out of this. But Pat Mahomes is the man in the AFC West. Call it what you want to call it. Top quarterback in the game. Top 3 quarterbacks in the game. No, you like Herbert? Okay. What has he done? Now, what if he messes around and go, I don't know, 8-9? Then what you gonna do? Okay. So, hey, I tell you guys all the time, numbers don't lie and get emotional. People do. And there's no greatest of all time as long as time is still going on. I'll let you jokers later, man.